Winchester put forward a design for the new light rifle which bet competition for 4 other manufacturers, including designs by Colt and John Garand. The Winchester design was selected at the end of September 1941 and officially adopted as the US Carbine caliber .30 M1. Production initially began on the new light rifle by Winchester and the Inland Division of General Motors. However, the attack on Pearl Harbor on December 7th, 1941, and subsequent entry of the US into the war led to an urgent need for more weapons. Since the number of rear echelon troops would always be higher than frontline troops, capacity of inland Winchester was not deemed to be sufficient, and in early 1942 production was handed out to another 8 prime contractors. The American .30 M1 carbine was developed as a reduced-sized, semi-automatic weapon to have a high firepower in close range. The carbine is shorter and lighter than an M1 rifle, the standard main battle rifle of the US Army in World War II. It was produced in large quantities than any other US small arms in the Second World War. Production began in August 1941 to August 1945, accounting for over 6 million rifles produced by 10 main contractors. Towards the end of the war, M1 Carbine was upgraded to address some of the issues seen in combat. It had a bayonet lug to accommodate the M4 bayonet, and also adjustable sights to take into account range and windage. The M1 was also adopted to be capable of fully automatic fire by the use of a selective fire switch. This officially became the M2 Carbine, adopted in October 1944. By this stage, only Winchester and the Inland were still in production, and so would only be the only manufacturers of the M2. The M1 rifle could fire a case cartridge that released 174 grain .30 caliber pointed tip bullet at approximately 2,700 feet per second, at an effective range of roughly 600 yards. The M1 Carbine's .30 carbine round was closer to a pistol cartridge, as it used a straight-walled case that released 110 grain rounded nose bullet, giving it an effective range of around 300 yards. The carbine utilised a detachable 15-round magazine that could be removed or reinserted at any time. After World War II, a 30-round magazine was developed, giving a higher capacity. The origin of the weapon began in 1940 with the proposal of a light rifle, mainly for the use of rear echelon and support troops, MPs, medics, officers, and any other personnel considered at risk for attack but unable to shoulder a full-size M1 rifle. German blitzkrieg tactics had demonstrated how the use of fast-moving tanks and armour meant non-combat and support troops could quickly be involved in fighting. It was proposed that this light rifle was needed as a weapon to replace the pistol and to be less restrictive than a standard rifle or submachine gun. The proposed weapon was to be a semi-automatic and would fire a new .30 cal round designed by Winchester and approved in 1941. Although the issue of the M1 carbine was intended for rear echelon personnel, as the war progressed, there was an increased demand for frontline weapons in the European and the Pacific theatres. The carbine could be made in large numbers quickly, and its use quickly spread to the frontline soldiers.